Hi, this is Thecia of Ellis Family Farms, and yes, I know I got a glare on my eyes right now. It's because I'm next to where my grow lights are. So today we're going to talk a little bit about spring coming. So first of all, I've been trying to get some sweet potatoes. It looks like this one is not going to sprout any roots. This one's actually doing pretty good. It's got several roots on it, so I'm hoping that this will make into a good sweet potato. This one, maybe, I don't know. It was kind of iffy on that one. This is stuff that I just planted yesterday because I couldn't even find my tomato plants and my pepper plants for a long time. I got these are Tabasco peppers that I planted, Opaca tomatoes, Mikado beefsteak tomatoes, Marglobe, and Salvatore Select. Salvatore, whatever it is. And of course we still got, look at all these I've got down here. These are all San Marzanos. Well, these are early jalapeno, but my peas, oh my goodness, I really need to get them into the ground. And these are some of my broccoli, and there's a couple of cauliflower. They're not looking so hot, but the peas, especially the sugar snap peas, I really need to get them into the ground, but I haven't gotten the ground ready to do that yet. So I'll probably just pot them up for right now. Let's see what I can get, see how that goes. Kenzie's plants are looking good, and I replanted some basil yesterday or Saturday, I can't remember what day it was, and some more parsley. And these are bunches of onions that I have, but I couldn't get them in the ground, so I put them in the dirt, and they're growing. I'm thinking, I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll try it. We'll see if I can get them apart to get them into the ground once I get the ground ready. All my dogs are down for naps before they wake up and go on duty for tonight. I come around the corner, it's like, you disturbed me. As of this recording, it is March 15, and I might be seeing evidence of some budding going on this peach tree, but actually that's a good thing because this thing has bloomed as early as February, and of course then it frosts again after that, and we don't end up with any peaches. But our last frost date is April 15, so we'll just have to see how it goes. But it's looking safe so far, put it that way. Now this tree is showing early signs of budding out, so yeah, we're getting, that one's like, ooh, isn't that pretty? So this is another peach tree. It's already getting the blossoms there, so yep, we'll have to see how it goes, but at least we're getting it's happening, spring is coming. I need to find out from Tom where these trees are, because this is another one that's budding, starting to bud a little bit, but some of them are apple, some of them are peach, and some of them are plum. I don't know, I'll have to find out. Something's been rubbing on this one pretty hard and taking some of the bark off and damaged it, but I guess it didn't go all the way around because it's trying to blossom and bud out now too. So it looks like it survived. I can't remember if this is apple or a pear. I'm kind of leaning toward pear, but I'm not certain. And it's not this. Now one thing it is doing, we've got a whole bunch of these, I don't know, swollen spots on them, so I don't know what that means, but it's still dormant for right now. I know this one is a plum tree, and it puts out serious fruit every year, and it also, I have a tendency to not check on it, and then all of a sudden, not only did it have fruit, but they're already ripe and falling off. And see, there's more, must be some sort of fungus growing. I bet probably need to be, they all need to be pruned. I don't know that they're going to get done, but they're trying to come to life. But yep, definitely have to keep an eye on this one because it fruits and ripens earlier than the other trees out here. It's almost chore time, so they're looking at me like, where's my dinner? But it is mating season, and so the drakes are chasing the geese, and the roosters chase the hens all over the place. The only reason they're not doing it now because they're trying to figure out where dinner is. And Jimmy Dean has this new habit of jumping on top of usually wattles when he thinks that I've got some dinner. So, yeah, they're thinking, I'll get to you guys in a few minutes. I'm just trying to show you off a little bit. But these guys are doing pretty good. Looks like I need to check the fence because somebody put their nose up against it and did not get shot. But I do. I check it twice a day and rake stuff away from it. And you can tell it is time to move them again already. And I will. I'll get that done here the next few days. We'll see. But, yep, I just wanted to show these to you. Let you know that they are alive and well and ready for dinner. My blackberries are all still dormant. It's hard to tell amongst these weeds, but you can see the big canes on them. So they've got a ways to go before they have anything on them. I thought I saw something green over here. Oh yeah. This is something that's got some leaves on it. I think that's elderberry, but I'm not certain. These are apple trees that I started from seed, and they might be getting a little bud on them. There was a little bug on it. I was checking it out. So, and this one, poor thing, I've tied it up and tried to straighten it up and help it out several times, but the wind is just too much out here, I have to admit. Sometimes the wind is too much, put that way. But they're not doing anything quite yet, but I'm still kind of proud that I was able to. The apples that came off of this tree last year, Tom said, were really good. So I was glad, like I said, they came from seed. My garlic, it's looking a little bit rough right now because it keeps trying to come up, and then we get some hard freezes like down into the single digits and teens, and they just keep right on trying to come back up again. So maybe they'll be all right in the long run, but you can tell some of them are burned pretty good. It's way too early for my grapevines to be showing life yet. They usually start, seem like the first week in April, I start seeing evidence of them budding out, and so, well, I say it's way too early. That's a couple more weeks away, so let me kind of see how those do in the next couple weeks. And it's too early for my asparagus beds, but I'm looking forward to seeing those come up. I did cut these up. These are potatoes, 2 different kinds of potatoes, and when the next snow came through, it may be too late for these. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to do any good for me to plant them or not. Well, maybe. I'm seeing one of them starting to try to sprout already. I've got to get in gear. I've got to get the garden in the ground. So, it's a little early for a lot of things. I will say that I have, I think, 15 turkey poults arriving as early as tomorrow. And they're supposed to be a mixed breed. They're supposed to be the broad-breasted, but it's mixed breed, mixed gender. So there's no telling what I'm going to get with those tomorrow, but yep. And I've got later on in the year, I can't remember exactly when, I'll have to look on my dates, but I've got some heritage turkeys coming in. So, because I'm going to try to keep a closed system with turkeys like I'm doing the ducks and stuff. So, yeah, it's a little early, but I had to get out and kind of look things over anyway, just to see how things are looking. I'm ready. I'm ready for the snow to be gone, and we're talking about northeast Oklahoma. We just don't get snow that much up here, and we've had several 4, 5, 6 inch snows this year, which is really unusual. We can go several years with just a dusting or 2, or sometimes just an inch or 2. And like one year, several years ago, we got like 44 inches in a 2-day period or something like that. It was a lot of snow. So, but I don't like them either. But spring is coming. I'm ready. I'm happy for it. Okay, I say I'm ready. Emotionally, I'm ready. But as you know, my equipment is not ready. So therefore, I'm going to get behind before I even get started. That's okay. Life goes on. If you like this kind of thing, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and see what else I'm going to be getting into pretty soon. I have getting started on my big project inside the. I'm trying to change it to mobile home, because when I look at things, everybody goes trailer house. I don't know. Being an Okie, I forget that it is a mobile home. That sounds better. It doesn't sound as trashy as a trailer house. So I'm trying to fix it where, like, mobile home repair, remodel, stuff like that. But I just started on a big project, and I'll be giving some footage out for that here for it pretty soon too. The project itself is going to be long, but I can break it up in bits and pieces and kind of show it to you as I go. So go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Share this with some people who needs a little bit of encouragement too, even though they might be a little aging or they just don't know what they want to do with their life or anything. You don't have to know what you want to do with your life. Just get up, figure out something, go do something to make yourself happy, to get to work. You know, work with your hands, not just your brain, not just sitting on your butt. You know, there is a sense of accomplishment and peace doing things with your hands. And I never said you have to be good at what you do with your hands, because obviously I am not. But I'm learning something every day. I'm doing something every day, and I'm loving life for it. So enjoy it, guys. I'll see you next time, and God bless.